43 years before, when I was a kid, studying in class like that, I had a dream of becoming pilot. And I told my father, I want to become a pilot. He said, first study, get the education, okay, be empowered yourself, and then think of doing whatever you want to do. So he never resisted me. He encouraged me to pursue my dreams. So from 10th, graduated to 12th, joined NCC. To NCC, despite of all odds, because, and staying in a locality in slums area at that time. Father was only earning member, and and 5 siblings to feed me. So I continued pursued my dream, and then despite of all odds, I joined the aviation club and completed my initial training. And at that time, it was not easy. So I used to discuss with my father, these are the hardships which we are I'm facing. He says, these are nothing. Look at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and what struggle he had to do throughout his life. I learned something from them and then try to do it. So given all situation, persuaded, went to one of the best schools in India, Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Academy, completed my initial training, came to Air India and joined Air India in 1990. It has been now 35 years since I have been a part of the prestigious organization in Air India. And when we are determined to achieve something, our goals, and we work for it, the target is never target. We can do whatever we wanted to do. So after coming back from the institute, joining Air India, I have risen to the levels to the extent that a student who was seeking profession, seeking an opportunity to join Air India, after a while went into Air India as to recruit students from the management side. For 13 years we have been recruiting students, and with only one mission, that our students must engage in this extraordinary profession, and they should engage themselves, they should think beyond boundaries. And almost 300 to 400 students are there on the roll and growing each and every day. So that's the legacy of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar we all are carrying on our own. So once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, dear students and honor guests, and my fellow speakers. I stand before you today at the hallowed halls of Columbia University, an institution that nurtured the brilliant mind of Mahamanav Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. I am filled with immense pride and gratitude. This significant occasion, marking 134th birth anniversary of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, provides a unique opportunity to not only honor this visionary leader, but also reflect on the profound impact he has had on the lives of millions who have sought justice and equality. Conducting this program at Columbia University holds a special importance, especially to me as well. It reminds us of the remarkable journey Dr. Ambedkar took during his studies here, shaping his ideas and commitment to social reforms that resonates through history and continues to inspire generations over generations. As we all know that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was born 14th April 1981 at a place called Mahul, which is a part of Madhya Pradesh. Now it is named after Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Nagar. He was brought up and belonging to a family of untouchable, that time the caste named as scheduled caste Mahar, an Indian social group marked by systemic discrimination. He did his primary schooling from Satara, that time it was in Maharashtra. Thereafter, later on, he moved to Mumbai and he did his higher secondary education from Elphinstone College in Mumbai. From his early years, he experienced his first-hand glaring injustice that plagued society, which ultimately laid foundation for his lifelong dedication for fighting for the rights of the underprivileged. Later on, Dr. Ambedkar's journey of empowerment began in part right here in Columbia University, where he pursued his higher education in the early 20th century, during 1913. Okay, he studied economics, political science, earning his master's degree in 1915 and subsequently his doctorate in 1927, also in London School of Economics. This esteemed institution provided him not only with a rigorous academic foundation, but also exposed him to the progressive ideas that would shape his vision for social reforms in India. At Columbia, Dr. Ambedkar did not just immerse himself into textbooks. He engaged with influential thinkers and debated ideas that cultivated his understanding of justice, governance, and human rights. His time here was transformative and pivotal in nurturing his ideas that later flourished into his tireless advocacy for underprivileged. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar emerged not only as a remarkable scholar but also as a symbol of knowledge and resilience. His commitment to education as a key to empowerment resonates today, inspiring generations of students to harness the power of knowledge in pursuit of justice and equality. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar's most monumental contribution is undoubtedly the framing of Indian Constitution, which was adopted on 26 January 1950. This remarkable document enshrines the right of every individual, irrespective of caste, color, creed, gender. Within its pages lies the everlasting commitment of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. The Constitution serves as a bulwark against discrimination and prejudice, advocating for the rights of women and underprivileged backward classes. In his role as a chief architect of this foundational document, Dr. Ambedkar ensured that the voices of unheard were finally taken into account. Talking about the legacy of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Columbia University recognizes Dr. Ambedkar's legacy with an Ambedkar initiative which focuses on social justice, affirmative action, and democratic thinking. His work as a chief architect of Indian Constitution ensured that the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity were enriched in the nation's legal framework. This became a foundational model not only for the India but also for the other nations striving for democratic values and human rights. But what does Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar legacy mean in our context today, particularly as we stand in this prestigious university? It is a reminder that challenges to justice and equality persist. And in today's world, there is still too much of work to be done. Discrimination, whether based on caste, color, creed, gender, religion, or economic status, continues to echo in our societies. As future leaders, thinkers, and change makers, it is our collective responsibility to carry forward his ideals with conviction. In 2016, I first visited, I happened to visit the Harvard Lehman Library. I had the opportunity. So that time when I visited, this particular institute has some energy. The environment is engaging, encouraging, and inspiring. After I visited in 2016, that time I had my graduation degree with me, and I was at the apex of my profession, okay, where I have achieved everything what we do in a particular domain. And that time I thought that this Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has taken so many degrees, 32 degrees per to say. Okay, so why can't we try to do something at least to start with? So after that I started, continuing my education. It was not required, but in the pursuit to learn, and to carry forward the legacy of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. I continued from that time till today. Not even a single academic year is wasted. 2019, 14th April 2019, once again I happened to visit the library, wherein the program of Jayanti program was organized by Indian Consulate. That time, when I bowed down before the bust of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, and we wrote some remarks, we have a record there. Okay. So that time I decided, I said, enough is enough. Okay, despite of my profession, let us cross the barriers and do something for the society. So what we thought that in 2019, when I went back, I gathered a few of my fellow professionals, and we all were at the apex of our career, doing everything good for ourselves. Okay, of course, I was engaged with social activities and all, but not everyone. Everyone wants to take the benefit of being the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and the benefits of our Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has given, but nobody wants to come in the forefront. So I said, okay, let's take it. Gathered few members, like-minded people, and made a group called Ambedkarite Aviators Group. The name suggests AG. AG is a fire. Okay. So with this group, we cultivated an idea. I said, there are students who have no idea how to go about taking higher education. And they do not know the whereabouts of the profession like this, the aviation, which is a very specialized profession, how to go about it. And everybody has a dream. So we cultivated this idea, and we engaged with Dr. Suraj Engri, some of the alumnus of Columbia University, Stanford University, Chicago University, some friends came together, and with some other organizations, we started a program that is basically to encourage and empower our students to pursue higher education abroad. So everybody was studying there. Nobody had any clue there. So the first program we cultivated in August 2019 with my friends Air India Group and Mr. Hemant Sute. And we have an organization called BANAI, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Engineers Association. And there is another organization called SIPA, which is a group of our people group which is active in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so we came together and we organized this seminar. We called upon all the intellectuals from our community who are either professors, who are teaching faculties, and who are excellent in their own domains. And we made them guide the students. So there were 4 Harvard alumnus who came. Dr. Suraj Engri was there. And you will be surprised, 900 students with their parents, they gathered at the hall. Thereafter, we went to the remote location. If people are here from Maharashtra, they would know that there is a place called Gadchiroli, the district, and Brahmapuri is one of the places there. Brahmapuri is supposed to be a place for education hub in that region. So we went there, nobody goes there. So we all went there. This is all sponsored by our Ambedkarite Aviators Group. So we all went there. And more than 1,000 people, students and their parents who gathered there. So that is the time we cultivated the dream in them that yes, we can do it. And the theme was margins to Harvard. So straight away from Gaon Patri Harvard, something like that. So based on that theme, we started. And the response was tremendous. The tremendous inquiries came, and people started, they could realize that, okay, yes, I can also go. I can also do it. So that was the foundation which we laid. Coming further in 2021, okay, of course, Vikas there. Okay, we arranged another seminar, and that time the policies of the government. See, when we want to achieve something, the government doesn't help us out. The government policies that we have a Shahu Maharaj scholarship, which used to be there, which was for our people who could go and pursue the higher education abroad, and that was the financial aid which was given to them. That was the only tool which we had. Okay. Notwithstanding the competency, everybody was competent. Only when you get it to that level, that US ranking, then only you would get that. So despite of that, the scholarship was held in abeyance for no reason. So when we conducted another seminar similar to this, wherein Vikas was very active and he has given so much of input to us, and that made us engage and approach to the state government to start this scholarship again. And with all our efforts, collective efforts, you would be witness to that. We managed, we wrote we made a representation, and the scholarship continued from that time. And Vikas has been very instrumental. After that, Vikas had been to Columbia, and the legacy started. Okay, so many people after that were inspired by Vikas's induction into Columbia University. So that is how when we talk about our effort in terms of celebrating Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, we have to do whatever we can do our best, okay, for the society. So in conclusion, I would say that as we honor Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, let us recall that his contribution reminds us of the significant challenges we are capable of bringing about in our communities. May we all remain resolute in our dedication to his vision, undertaking the responsibility of educating ourselves and others, challenging inequalities, and ensuring that every person has the rightful claim to justice and equality and education. Once again, as Ishan spoke, I must admire Ishan and advocate Deepak. Okay, so I must tell you that the next program which we will be conducting, so because of course we will have to take your help, okay, so that we have to convey this message. We will definitely call Ishan and advocate Deepak also. So with this, once again, thank you for this opportunity to reflect on the incredible life of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Together, let us continue this crucial journey towards empowerment, justice, and equality for all. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you. Let's now hear from an accomplished academic but a dedicated social educator and a community leader. As the president of Baitul Iman Academy, Dr. Salam Shaikh has led with conviction, celebrating Ambedkar Jayanti, Constitution Day, and Republic Day in inspiring and inclusive ways, both within the school and beyond. A distinguished Columbia University alum, Dr. Shaikh actively promotes the values and vision of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, nurturing a generation rooted in justice, equality, and education. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Salam Shaikh to the stage.